Good afternoon, everyone. This is an update on Tropical Storm Karl, which is now heading south in the Bay of Campeche, soon to bring impacts to portions of southern Mexico. We are going to get right into it here. Here is the infrared satellite imagery we're looking at for Tropical Storm Karl, and this morning and early afternoon, we pretty much just have a big blob of convection thunderstorm activity happening right near the center. We have a lot of this convection northeast of the pressure system, the circulation, that is just kind of spreading off towards the east and kind of northeast there. And we really only have this much of convection around the center, so it is having winds around 45 miles per hour. Again, it is slowly heading southward here throughout the week towards Mexico, which it is going to bring the heavy rainfall and also some damaging winds possibly in portions of Mexico. Here's the 5-day graphical tropical weather outlook. There is Tropical Storm Karl, which currently has winds of 60 miles per hour. Actually, last time I checked, this was at 45 miles per hour. Now it is at 60 mile per hour winds. So this strengthened substantially as I was just making this. This was just updated about 20 minutes ago. It now has pressure of 1,002 millibars and movement is north at 3 miles per hour, but I do think that this is actually just heading a little more southward. It is just kind of stalling out, so the direction of this moving is kind of confusing to the computers. Here's the forecast cone for Tropical Storm Karl. Like I said, we had those 60 mile per hour winds that was just updated here in the 1 p.m. advisory. As you can see, we do have a decent area of tropical storm force winds, and this is going to be impacting portions of the eastern side of Mexico, impacting Veracruz, Tabasco, as well as Campeche. We'll see some of those impacts as well for mainly rainfall for Campeche, but Tabasco and Veracruz, we'll see a lot of those tropical storm force winds and heavy flooding that will be impacting about 7 p.m. Friday. So late Friday into Saturday, we'll see a lot of those impacts right here going into Veracruz and portions of Tabasco. This will stay a tropical storm, but since we got those 60 mile per hour winds, it is questionable if this will become a hurricane or not. Now here's the GFS model here. This keeps it as a tropical storm strength as it goes into portions of Tabasco and Veracruz. But as we look at the European model, as you can see, pretty much has it staying as a tropical storm, a little bit below a tropical storm strength, which it is at a tropical storm strength. It's just the storm is pretty much very small, so these models don't really overhype it much due to its very small area of convection. We can go ahead and look at the icon model and see what its opinion is on this. As you can see, it pretty much has it staying as a tropical storm. CMC model, pretty much the same as yesterday. Again, it has it staying as a tropical storm. Like I said, becoming hurricane is questionable. I don't think it will become a hurricane, but since it just got those 60 mile per hour winds, National Hurricane Center definitely need to watch that forecast for any changes throughout the day and into tomorrow. Again, this is going to be going very slowly, so it does have a lot of time to get its act together before it does make landfall. Now here's the model intensity guidance. As you can see, it pretty much has it staying, all these models have it staying as a tropical storm. Hurricane definitely won't be likely here. It's gonna be in the less possible range for hurricane right now. Now this was at the 6 a.m. run, so we still have a lot of these model intensity guidance runs to take a look at, and I'll continue to take a look at all these updates throughout today, and I will post any major updates if there are any through that community post on the YouTube channel. But again, a lot of these just have it staying as a tropical storm until landfall into Mexico there. And here is those models. Again, this is not a major storm. It's just going to bring some of those tropical storm impacts to portions of Tabasco and Veracruz. We have a lot of these that do make landfall right in between of Tabasco and Veracruz. Makes landfall at around the Coatzacoalcos area there in Mexico, of where these models do lead it to. Definitely this area right here definitely needs to keep a close eye on this, as you will see definitely lots of flooding due to its slow moving area of those thunderstorms and rain showers. Here are some of those rainfall totals for southern Mexico from Karl. As you can see, in these kind of pinkish into even purplish colors, you can possibly see upwards of 6 inches of rainfall, which can definitely cause a lot of flash flooding in that general area. Tabasco doesn't really have a ton of mountains in the region, but further south we have definitely a ton of mountainous areas here just south of the Tabasco area, and that is definitely going to lead to a lot more significant flash flooding, rain that's running down those hills and mountains and more of those southern portions here of Mexico. So definitely stay safe out there. I will keep you updated with these latest updates as we get more information into the studio. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new and turn on post notifications so you won't miss a single update or live stream. Make sure to share this video with any friends or family that may want the latest updates on Tropical Storm Karl. Also, make sure to like the video. It'll be very much appreciated. But as always, I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe.